Sheriff Rick Staley tells me he wanted to establish a cold case team for a simple reason. In the most heinous crimes, people need to be held accountable. And now more than ever, technology is on their side. Walking into work, Master Deputy Andrew Cangelosi has an important goal: justice for families that have been waiting years for an answer.
You know, one case was as far back as 1980. So things like this is going to provide closure, and that's extremely rewarding.
Detective Cangelosi was selected to be the lead detective in the first ever cold case unit for the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. He says he is reworking each of the 9 cold homicide cases and 6 missing person cases, along with older sex offenses that have not yet passed the statute of limitations. The spotlight back on cold cases is something Sheriff Rick Staley says he felt was important.
So I wanted a dedicated person to look at cold cases and see if we could solve them with the new advances in science, to not only hold a person accountable, but to give some closure to family.
DNA technology like genetic genealogy, which is the process of using a suspect's DNA and cross-referencing available genealogy sites to identify relatives, which could help identify a suspect. Also, picking out evidence that could be retested with the new methods is a top priority for Detective Cangelosi.
We have 2 unknown persons cases right now, and I believe that genealogy is going to help us find out who they are and what happened to them.
He is also re-interviewing key players in the cases, because while the passage of time can make investigations more difficult, it can also be an asset too. Over time, relationships and friendships change.
So friends of potential suspects may not be so close now, and they're willing to talk.
Sheriff Staley and Detective Cangelosi say while cold cases can be difficult, they are also some of the most rewarding to solve. And for those that have information in older cases, they are always willing to hear the truth.
So there's lots of new opportunities for people to tell us what really happened.
In Flagler County, Katie Jeffries with photographer Byron Parker for First Coast News, on your side.